Hey, how's it going guys? Jackson here at Toasty DIY, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Iqunix OG80 Hitchhiker. And this is a wireless keyboard. I actually opted for the RGB LED version with the Speed Silver Switches, and it comes in at about $219, and this keyboard looks pretty sick. Now Matt and I have actually already gotten two of the OG80s, and we absolutely love them. We both actually run those keyboards at the office, and I decided I wanted one for at my house to do the live streams and do my work from home. Absolutely love the OG80 style. It is OG in a sense that it just looks like a classic keyboard. And as you can see, we have some specs in the back. I always like letting you guys read those for just a second before we totally go and opened up. These keyboards are hot swappable, and I mean, they have a lot of really premium features to them. They're also very easy to program and whatnot too, which I really love. Their packaging has always been absolutely amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into this. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around so you guys get the best unboxing. I don't need to see exactly what it looks like right away. So like I said, very premium unboxing experience with all the Iqunix keyboards and also my kit. They just definitely have really nice quality materials. They have very nice foam inserts in the inside. You definitely don't have to worry about your keyboard showing up damage from these guys, which I really appreciate. Look at the back on this thing. So we have a nice see-through ABS style plastic, and it's a fairly heavy keyboard. I'm definitely liking the weight on it. Let's go ahead and take the plastic off. Yeah, that looks really nice. So I opted for this theme because it's kind of like a spacey, sort of off-white and gray theme. It looks like we have a couple other colors too. We have like kind of like almost like a navy blue, maybe a little bit of black. So super cool looking keyboard. The actual case itself almost looked like a smoked acrylic in a way, but I'm assuming it's just like ABS, but I really like the coloring of it. It almost just looks vintage in a way. From certain angles, when the light hits it, it almost looks like it has like that kind of vintage yellowing to it, which I think looks pretty sick. The keycaps are really cool because the keycaps themselves are very artisan-like. They're almost rounded on the edges. They look super clean, and gosh, this thing sounds amazing. We're gonna do a typing test, so don't worry, but I mean, yeah, there is no stabilizer noise on this keyboard to be heard. They definitely are gasket mounted as far as the PCB goes. They're definitely lubed really well, really high-end stabilizers. Yeah, I mean, this thing just sounds and looks amazing already. But let's go ahead and see what else we get in the box. I already love to see this. We have lots of keycaps that we can swap out here. I love seeing these. So just a nice little keyboard cleaner. You can kind of get in between the switches with it, get any gunk you might have off of there. This, I believe, is a USB-C to 3 is my guess, or something along those lines. Yeah, so it's a USB-C to 3 adapter. We won't even be needing that, but like I said, I love seeing extra stuff included. Nice braided black cable. It's not like a super, crazy like artisan cable, but hey, that's what's fun about this is you can start off a little bit cheaper and then upgrade your stuff as you go. It's just gonna work out of the box, and on top of that, it has a warranty. So it comes with a keycap puller because of course you can actually pull the keycaps and you can also pull the switches, since this is in fact a hot swap keyboard. But as you can see, we have like a box style with a cherry stem. So pretty sweet. Means you can put a lot of different keycaps on this, but I would not ever see a reason to change any of these out because yeah, like I said, I absolutely love the design. All right, so in this lighting, it's definitely a little hard to see. Don't worry, we'll get some nice B-roll for you guys, but it looks very nice. So you can really see in the back here, we see all kinds of LEDs shining through. Now, this thing is going to be wireless in a couple different ways, which we'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, I mean, this just looks so cool. I absolutely love the design and styling of this keyboard. You're gonna be able to change to any color you want. It is a 16 million RGB color cycle, so yeah, you're definitely not gonna be short in there. I also like how the OGs, they usually keep the little USB dongle right underneath that. It's just magnetic, so it just kind of boop, just like that. Just goes right back on, so you get the dongle in there, but it's also Bluetooth compatible as well, which is always a really nice feature to be able to have. So now, let's go ahead and get some B-roll of it and talk about the actual specs of the keyboard. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and do a typing test with these TTC Speed Silvers on the OG80. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so you just heard that typing test, and man, this thing sounds and feels absolutely amazing. But let's go ahead and go over the Iqunix OG80 Hitchhiker wireless mechanical keyboard. This keyboard is, of course, on the OG80 lineup. It has 83 keys total. The materials are PBT keycaps and a PC frame. Cherry MX switches, or TTC, in my case I have TTC. The lifespan is 50 to 100 million keystrokes, depending on which switch you end up going with. They do have Costar stabilizers, which is really nice to know. We have dye sublimation keycap printing. The actual keycap profile is KDA. Now this keyboard is really unique because it can do Bluetooth 5.1. It can also do 2.4 gigahertz with the USB dongle. And then it is of course USB Type-C to USB 3, and then is a detachable cable. It is hot swappable. It does have in-key rollover. The battery capacity is 4,000 milliamps and it's 5 volt at 1 amp. The response time is 1 millisecond wired and in the 2.4 gigahertz. And then if you decide to go Bluetooth, it's 8 milliseconds. The polling rate is 1000 hertz wired and 2.4 gigahertz, 125 hertz on Bluetooth. It is USB Type-C interface. It comes with a 150 centimeter long cable. The product weight is 1,140 grams, making for a very nice solid keyboard. The dimensions are 325 millimeters long, 163 millimeters in width, and then 65 millimeters in depth. And it is compatible with Windows, macOS, iOS, and Android, and then does have Windows 7 support as well. And you can get this keyboard in quite a few different configurations. You can pay a little less and get non-backlighting, or you can get RGB like I did. You can also get gold pink switches, speed silvers, ace switches, cherry brown, cherry red, and cherry blue. So you have quite a few options that you can do on this keyboard. Now, it does have a programmable firmware that's been released also for the F97, the OG80, the ZX75, the A80, and the L80 models. And the shipping time is actually fairly quick on these keyboards, even though they are very artisan and they are built to very high standards. You can actually get one of these keyboards pretty quick. So make sure you guys check the link in the description down below. It will be an affiliate link to our affiliate service through Iqunix. We'll also have our MyKit one as well. And if you guys liked today's video, make sure you let us know in the comment section down below what you thought of the keyboard. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.